Yes. How can you analyze this data? Maybe you are a class teacher and your learners have scored the following marks in the following subjects. And now you want to find the total marks scored by each and every learner. Then rank them based on the marks scored. Very simple. So let us start with finding the totals or the total marks scored by each and every learner. Now, for example, the first learner here in our cells, we have Njoroge Munene. Very simple. You will come to the cell, the last cell here, denoted marks or noted marks. Then press that cell. Introduce equal sign or press the equal sign key. Then press shift. Open the bracket. Sorry for that. Delete that. After pressing the equal sign, you write sum. Sum. Then shift. Open the bracket. Now you want to find the sum from which cell to which cell. We want to find the sum from cell B2. So I will write B2 is this 56. So I will write B2. Then press shift again, colon. We want to find the sum from B2 to B to I2. That is agriculture I2. So I2. Then it will mark the whole of that. Then you close shift, close the bracket, then press enter. So you will realize that the first learner, that is Njoroge Munene, has scored 441. Now, how can we now generate the totals for each and every learner from Njoroge Munene to Ezekiah Oyugi? Very simple. After you've gotten the total for Njoroge Munene, bring your cursor to the margin here, somewhere there, until it produces or it shows a cross sign. Then you drag it. So you will long press, drag it up to the last learner, that is Ezekiah Oyugi there. Then there we have the totals for each and every learner. Now for us to write that in bold, when they are still marked like that, come and press bold. Now that is those are now the totals, marks scored by each and every learner. Now let us find the totals down there per subject. I will come and click that cell, write equal sign or press equal sign key like that. Then you write sum. After writing sum, because now we want to find the totals, you press shift, then open the bracket. After opening the bracket, the question is, which values do we want to add? Very simple. We want to add from Njoroge Munene, that is cell B2, from here B2 up to Ezekiah Oyugi here, which is B18. So I simply write, I will write it is B2, then you press shift, colon, then press B, that is Ezekiah is B18. It will definitely show you. Close your brackets, then press enter. So you'll realize that the total marks scored by all these learners in mathematics is here 1178. Now what do we do with that? Very simple. What we are going to do with that is we are going to drag again. So I will put my cursor somewhere there until that cross appears like that. Then I long press and drag it up to the last part there. Then come and write the bolt. There we are. Now we've gotten the totals per subject and per learner. Let us get the average per subject. you press equal sign, write average. After you've written average, open the bracket. I will open shift. I will press shift, then open the bracket. We want to get the average from cell B. You write B2 to Ezekiel Yugi, that is B18. So press shift, colon, then B18. 18. It will definitely show that. Then press shift, close the bracket, then enter. So that is the average. We will drag again to find the average per subject. So bring your cursor somewhere there, hold it, press that up to the last bit. Then there we are. So we have our average per subject. But now let us deal with what we call positions per subject now, or per learner. I want us to deal with what we call position. So position generally means ranking. We want to rank the learners from the top performer to the last, or we want to rank them based on their performance. So I will click that cell there, the cell for position. For us to rank this, it is very simple. You will press equal sign key, then write rank. We write rank. Immediately you've written rank, you press shift and open the bracket. After you've opened the bracket, now which column do you want to find the rank? Very simple. We want to find the ranks in column J. So we want to find, I will simply write, I want to find the position of J. Let me start with Njoroge Munene, that is J2. It will show me the column selected. Then you press comma. Then you press, because when we are doing what we call ranking, we normally use the dollar sign, that is key 4. So you press shift dollar sign. After you've pressed the dollar sign, you press the column, that is column J. You press shift dollar sign. You press column what? Column row. After column, we press row 2. Then we introduce apostrophe. So shift colon, sorry, not apostrophe, colon. Then shift again dollar sign. So we want to rank from J2 to the last person, that is Ezekiel Oyugi. Ezekiel Oyugi is in J what? J18, I think. So we'll write J again. Then press shift dollar sign. Shift dollar sign. Then 18. Of course, it will show you. We want to rank from the last person there. That is the first person, Njoroge Munene, to Ezekiel Yugi. Then we press comma 0. Then we close the bracket. Saved. Close the bracket. Then enter. You will realize that 441 is number 17. So we've gotten the position of Njoroge Munene, number 17. Now, for us to get the position of all these learners, very simple. I will just drag again. So this is how I will do it. I bring my cursor somewhere here until it shows that cross. It is there, okay. Then let me just drag up to where Ezekiel Yugi is. That is that. So we have all the positions. Now, if you want to maybe rearrange them, for example, you want to show number 1, number 2 up to the last person, because if you look at the arrangement there, it is not in order. So for example, you have number 17, number 5, number 1, number 3, number 13, and all that. But now you want them to appear in ascending order. That is from number 1 to the last. When it is still highlighted like that, you just come to what we call let me see. Something is missing somewhere. I may not see. Alright, let me see. Of course, I have it. Now that is what I have. So I have from number 1, who is Ebola, to the last person. So after highlighting, you right click, or in some laptops they will show you sort. So you right click, it will show you sort, then click that one, arrange in ascending or descending, it will show you that, then you give it okay, and that is, we have our positions. So let me highlight them, or let me write them in bold so that they can be visible. What I will do is I will just drag it like that, then write bold. Then there we are. We can as well find the positions for the subjects. Of course, very simple. Again, I will simply write equal. I will press equal sign rank. Okay. After writing rank, automatically we open the brackets. After opening the bracket, we want to rank from B what? We want to rank from B20. Or let me rank totals, that is B19. So I will simply press B19, or it will show me that. Then you separate them with a comma, then you introduce a dollar sign, that is saved. Press key 4, then start with the column is B. Where is that B? Then saved again, dollar sign, press the row, that is 19. Then what do? We introduce now a colon. So saved colon, saved dollar sign. Then what do? We need to, okay, we want to rank from, that is Njoroge, Munene, or the totals, that is B19 to I, agriculture, I19. So I will simply press dollar sign, then press I, then saved dollar sign 19. It will select that, then I separate them with the comma, then 0, then I close my bracket, saved, close, then press enter. So you'll realize that the mathematics is position 2. When you want to get the position of all the remaining subject, very simple, just drag towards the right. So that is what we will be doing. I will click here until, okay, click there, drag it up to agriculture. Agriculture is there. Sorry for that. Let me click it. It is misbehaving, Buana. After that, so you will realize that our agriculture is number 1. So with that one, you cannot rearrange them. So you will simply press them in bold. press them in bold, and there we go. We have our first subject, agriculture, and all that. Now let us save our file. So I will come here. We have two options. I can save it there. Let me, or you can use the format control. You can use the shortcut control say S. Let me save it. So we'll save it as let me say and there we go. I have saved it. I have saved. Then stop.